9th of October 2024. The market will be open in a second. What we've done overnight, we just basically dropped and came back up. They've been targeting this minor liquidity. This is daily main liquidity of the day. They didn't take that. So it's just kind of back and forward trading. And yeah, I don't have much plan. Probably patience is right now the plan, because I don't see anything interesting. There's no advantage in this situation. That's the high, that's the low. And we open. Are we open or not? Yeah.
Market on open imbalance. The S&P 500, 25.8 million to the sell side. The Nasdaq 100, 6.7 million to the buy side. The Dow 30, 11.2 million to the sell side. And the Magnificent 7, 5 million to the sell side.
So yesterday we have sold into these highs. We sold into the highs, then we dropped, and we sold into these highs one more time. I collected this liquidity for pretty much the whole day. Now we're opening, and the first move is to the downside.
Kazakh OPEC Plus quota compliance could become problematic from November as Tengiz and Kazakhstan output rises, according to sources.
Got 10 points to drop.
Order
Just
filled.
quickly try to grab a little scalp here. So we have collected a couple of 15-minute.
Do you want to stay up to date with the latest and be on the bleeding edge of news for non-farm payrolls? Then sign up today and get our special offer of Financial Juice Pro for a year's worth of our service for the price of 1 month and save 92%.
We took that 15 minutes and that 15 minutes, and we could drive the price higher. What's the delta on this thing? Quite negative. Okay.
Order filled.
It's too slow. It's not. I don't see the response I don't see the response I wanted to see. I was expecting quicker reaction. Yeah. Well, now I got that. It's all right. I don't like this negativity here. Let me check something. I'm actually do that later. So they have collected that bit, but then we pushed. We didn't sell into yesterday's high. But if you look at the liquidity, so we pushed into 805. If you look at the liquidity from yesterday, 805, it was just up here. Value area high, pretty much. They didn't need the rest. So don't get fixated on the market has to do, push for for yesterday's high. Sometimes they don't need to. I thought we were gonna bounce. We did bounce. I was just expecting this move. Yeah, back to the open because we're gonna have early longs. But now I can see this is quite negative. Delta is dropping. We took that low. Nasdaq is already breaking down. Eight minutes from the open. Again, they're pulling back up. Alright, that's our 15-minute candle low, most likely. And that's obviously the London high, but more important, that will be a top of the handle. I try to play continuation to the downside. A good entry would be somewhere above here. Above the 15-minute candle. Five more minutes. Okay.
Order
Let's just
filled.
try one. If we can get this to the downside here. I mean, they have collected 1, 2, almost 3 candles. So there is a danger we could push higher. Got 4 more minutes. Looks like they're gonna take that yesterday's high. I mean, overnight high. And yesterday's high, most likely. So we need to get out from that. They're doing this a little bit too early. Got still 3 minutes. We took overnight high. Everything on negative delta. Interesting. That push up here was minus 1,400. Interesting. That's why I'm holding it, because it's on negative delta.
Order filled.
I will try to get this a bit better price somewhere here if we can.
Order submitted.
held that because I saw 1,400 as the negative delta, so the push is made on negative delta. That means that someone was really, really absorbing this move to the upside. Like, there you go. I'm just hoping for a little bounce so I can get in one more time. Minus 2,000 delta. There will be some people buying that, thinking we're going higher. Can we get that? $45. There's something wrong with my time. Why? Give me that. This Nasdaq's already pulling and all. Okay, we can get a nice push now. Come on. Push. Under this trapped liquidity. Yeah. Come on.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Alright, let's see. Got two. Let's go down now. One more minute on this candle. Looks like they want to push for this overnight high. One more time.
So Netanyahu's office says the Prime Minister
Yesterday's
will speak with Biden today.
Agreed. I have to stay with my trade. This is I still believe in this short. We should get down to 94. Nasdaq is pulling lower again.
At 10 a.m. Eastern Time, we get US wholesale inventories month over month revised. Forecast 0.2% on the prior 0.2%. And US wholesale sales month on month. Forecast 0.4% on the prior 1.1%.
Doesn't want to go yet. Let's just wait. Eight more minutes till 10 p.m. 10 a.m.
Order
I'm gonna
filled.
take one just in case. We're not gonna do that. In case we're gonna push into the 10 o'clock into yesterday's high, they could do that.
Order filled.
We just take that. It's just I don't see. I don't see really a conviction to the downside at this point. I was expecting this candle to go. We didn't. We're holding here. Yeah. I think we'll attack the highs. Can see Russell's pushing new high. Nasdaq is sitting down there, but let's wait for 10 o'clock. I think they're holding it for 10 o'clock just to push through. There's a lot of shorts here. For sure. Sometimes you just need to let it go. If you see it's not doing what you expect within that time frame you would normally see, they can do the opposite. I'm really tempted actually to go long for the push into this 87. That's 4 points. Got 5 more minutes. But I'm gonna leave it. Okay, so we're gonna have half an hour of liquidity. Half an hour of liquidity at the open, it's a lot. That means that we can push through this. And I'm gonna check what are the other levels. That's yesterday's high. We have some overnight high higher than that at 807, 808. I don't have that here.
At 10 a.m. Eastern Time, we get US wholesale inventories
Well, it's
month-over-month
basically up there.
revised. Forecast 0.2% on the prior 0.2%. And US wholesale sales month-over-month. Forecast 0.4% on the prior 1.1%.
It's up here. Daily high, but as well electronic time frame, not RTH. All right then, we got 4 minutes.
Order
I like this
submitted.
for long. Yeah, I do like it. Other people liked it as well.
Fed slogan says, I expect a boost to the energy sector from rate cuts.
Didn't catch that.
Order cancelled.
Would you like to have access to a trading mentor who has made £250,000 in a month?
And
Order filled.
let's go long
Order
here too,
filled.
for that push into the highs. Yeah, they definitely want to squeeze shorts. Gonna sell one
Order
here.
submitted.
Or hold this one here.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Right, gonna have 2.
Order submitted.
Let's see. One minute.
Order
Sell one
submitted.
here.
Order cancelled.
Sell one here.
Order submitted.
Hold the rest. Let's go.
One minute remaining. I'll lead with US wholesale inventories month-over-month revised.
Order filled.
There's a fucking inventory. You can shake the market to the downside. Better take that. As a news. So I got out. Take this 300. It's fine. This can shake the market. This inventory thing can just drop, and then we're gonna go. So I will actually go
Order
down
submitted.
here, try to catch
10
that.
seconds.
Or some nasty move to the downside. If that move happens.
0.1%, 0.1% lower than forecast, 0.2%. And wholesale sales minus 0.1%, minus 0.1% lower than forecast, 0.4%.
No, I'm gonna push.
Order
That's
cancelled.
fine. That's fine. Now I'm preparing for a short. These are the highs. Daily. Look at delta. This thing is just pushing on negative delta. And we close somewhere here. Right? So we match that, but we have not pushed through that. This is the 15 minutes top. All ICT traders are waiting for that sweep of liquidity now. Well, I am part of that group. Should have done it already. Look at Russell. Look what Russell is doing. Boom. But Nasdaq is sitting down here. This is ES. Something wrong with trading. Nvidia, Apple, Alphabet going down. As you can see, down, down, down. Oh, in the middle of. So all right, we just got the push. Still not enough. We have not seen the burst of liquidity. We have not seen the stop losses. I need at least 3 points from here. 6, 8, 9, somewhere here. That's what I would need. What was that? A sudden shift. A lot of selling going on here. 804. But I'm gonna wait for that push. We're up $500. On a little bit of scalping. I don't like that. There's no correlation between the price and the delta. That's not a good thing. Delta going down, price going up. So a lot of selling, aggressive sellers selling into that push. Does it mean the price needs to drop immediately? But you have a very difficult time to push higher. Because every time with every level we're gonna have more sellers. I'm looking for that push at 10 o'clock and silver bullet trade in between 10 and 11 o'clock. ICT silver bullet trade. There we go. We got the push. We're bursting stop losses. Give him a little bit of time to do his thing. Nasdaq has done it as well. And now watch Delta. Are we going to stay up here? And continue. And squeeze all the shorting here. Yeah, we got it. Let's see. What now? What now? That push was 675, 875. Not enough. I want flag. Well, it could classify as a okay push, but the behavior here is not really better if it's like free, like really. There you go. So that's much better now. But the question is, are we gonna continue up? I got a feeling that we could go up. Russell still pumping. Nasdaq as well took that high, a similar high, overnight high. ES took yesterday's high, the green line. And now let's see. Got some buyers coming in. Big buyers stepping in here. Well, do you want to buy the top tick? I don't want to buy the top tick. No. No, sir. Could go up there. $8.20. This is not the behavior I would expect if I wanted to short. It's just sitting here too long. They might distribute above this. Distribute whatever they bought with this drop here overnight. Whatever they bought here at the open, they can distribute over this high and yesterday's high up here. And we could be just sitting here for a while and distributing. Bear in mind that today at 2 p.m. we have FMOC minutes. As usual, this is a risk off trade. So around 1:30, even 1 o'clock, the market is just pulling down. At 1:30, they just, they don't want to be in it. They use this as well as opportunity to buy. So think about it, that they already sold from yesterday when we dropped to this level. They bought whatever they could overnight. They bought at the open. We pushed into this high. Then we dropped. Then we dropped afternoon. Collected all the buyers from here. From yesterday's midday, so that drop was at 2 o'clock. Then we pumped it up and we sold into which day was that? The 6th of October high. We rolled down overnight in Asia session, dropped at at London station just to collect Asia. Whoever was long, they took them, and they collected this second time. Like, main liquidity was here, so whoever was buying this as well here got smoked. And now they pushed up here before the open. We opened, we dropped, and we sold into yesterday's high. So the transaction is completed in my eyes. And I don't really see a reason for market to go higher unless they want to push into this liquidity up here. But we sold into that high as well. We got a proper push. We've done it twice. Once and the second time. Might get one more push. We can stay here. Just distribute. They might be loading shorts up here for a drop before FMO 7 minutes to collect, for example, this liquidity one more time. We could drop even down here. It's a 70 points drop. Why not? They can do that. We could even go down here to collect everything once again, because these longs, they had stop loss down here, and we didn't take that stop. We didn't take that liquidity properly, if you ask me. So you have to be prepared for anything. I think this is a transaction completed. And you can also see not a lot of big guys. I got some selling. I think we're just gonna stay here and distribute. I think day is done now. Gonna collect at 500 and walk away from the table. Like a good boy.
Taking a look at the Fear and Greed Index, 71 out of 100 equaling greed. And the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, 49 out of 100 equaling neutral. And looking at the VIX, currently down 1.96% at 21.01.
Okay. I might come back for FMOC minutes just to see how the market behaves. Maybe there will be an opportunity to grab something there. For now, I'm done. Thanks for watching, guys.
At 10:30